Alam nila kung saan yung hotel na namamalagi, eh. Sabi nila, Centro Canalejas de Madrid. Pero hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin natin napapauwi yung mga taong yun. While we understand the constitutional protection of being innocent until proven guilty beyond absolute doubt, the people demand for accountability. This call for accountability is not a mere public sentiment that we as leaders just acknowledge. It is a challenge and duty embodied in the Constitution's Article 11 in all its 18 sections. Public office is a public trust. Public officers and employees must at all times be accountable to the people, serve them with utmost responsibility, integrity, loyalty, and efficiency, act with patriotism and justice, and lead modest lives. Months since the issue on ghost flood control projects made national news, it bears recognizing that substantial milestones have come up from all our legislative hearings and briefings. For one, we have encouraged a more meticulous scrutiny of the items for the 2026 General Appropriations Act. Another is that many pieces of information on corruption and on the thievery of the people's funds among fellow public officials have been revealed to the public. However, what has been done to and with these pieces of information so far remains to be seen. As of November 4, 2025, the Independent Commission for Infrastructure has made 4 recommendations to the Ombudsman for the investigation of anomalous projects. The proceedings that resulted in these 4 recommendations have been kept private, leaving the public in the dark as to the whole process. Nung mga nakaraang linggo po, sabi po ng ICI ay isa sa publiko po nila ang kanilang mga hearings, pero magpahanggang sa ngayon ay wala pa rin pong hearing na nasasaksihan na galing po sa kanila. And these recommendations for investigations have remained what they are so far. Rekomendasyon pa rin at mga orders for submissions of counter affidavits that are being refused acceptance. Parang ginagamit lang mga legal tactics para mapatagal na makatakas ang mga nararapat na patawag na. Panay tayo issue ng subpoena, ngunit dahil ito hindi tinatanggap, nananatiling at large pa rin yung mga dapat ipatawag. Samantalang napakarami ng mga overseas Filipinos na namamataan na yung mga tao, nalalaman, tinuturo sa atin kung saan namamalagi ang mga dapat pauwiin, pero wala pa rin tayong ginagawa. Alam nila kung saan yung hotel na namamalagi, eh. Sabi nila, Centro Canalejas de Madrid. Pero hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin natin napapauwi yung mga taong yun. While we understand the constitutional protection of being innocent until proven guilty beyond absolute doubt, the people demand for accountability. This call for accountability is not a mere public sentiment that we as leaders just acknowledge. It is a challenge and duty embodied in the Constitution's Article 11 in all its 18 sections. Public office is a public trust. Public officers and employees must at all times be accountable to the people, serve them with utmost responsibility, integrity, loyalty, and efficiency, act with patriotism and justice, and lead modest lives. Ilang beses na po paulit-ulit na nababanggit ang mga pangalan sa nakaraang 3 buwan. Paulit-ulit na rin na sumisigaw ang mga tao, kailan meron makukulong? Kailan mananagot ang mga salarin na ito? We thank the ICI for all their service since their establishment in September. However, it has to be asked, pag natapos na ang mga rekomendasyon ng ICI, ano po mangyayari sa komisyon na yan? Ito po ba'y mabubuwag na pagkatapos ng mga rekomendasyon? At Ano po ang recourse ng commission na ito now that some personalities publicly called out for involvement have merely left the country and refused to cooperate? Panay ang send natin ng subpina sa bahay. Alam naman natin na iniiwasan yung subpina. At alam na natin, natunto na natin kung nasan siya ngayon. Ano pa ang mga susunod na hakbang na dapat nating tahakin? Hantay na lang ba natin sila? At wala tayong gagawin. Continuity and reliability as well as the power to enforce compliance with the legal procedure are just some of the many needs House Bill number 4453 seeks to address in the institutional fight against infrastructure corruption. We have to beat the allegations that the responsibility for justice has befallen upon the will of some people instead of emanating from the people. Ibalik natin sa tao ang kapangyarihan ng hustisya at integridad. Sabi nila, baka naman nawe-weaponize lang itong komisyon nito para habulin ng mga kalaban. Yung mga investigasyon, napupunta raw sa Davao. Wala naman flood control doon. Samantalang may mga flood control project sa Bicol. May mga ghost project na Coliseum sa Bicol at sa Iloilo. Bakit hindi yun ang iniimbestigahan? Balik po natin sa tao ang kapangyarihan ng hustisya at integridad. Again, we thank the Committee on Reorganization under the leadership of Congressman Plato for heeding our call and scheduling our House bills as soon as it did. Thank you as well to our resource persons. We hope to be productive in our meeting today. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman Mark Marcolita.
Mr. Chair.
Can I recognize pong San Fernando?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. May I be allowed to deliver my sponsorship remarks? Thank you, Mr. Chair. Mga kasama, sa ating mga panauhin sa Committee on Reorganization, 106 days na po ang nakalipas. Binibilang ko, Mr. Chair. 106 days na po ang nakalipas mula nang nagsona ang Pangulong Bongbong Marcos. 84 days mula ng unang Blue Ribbon hearing. At 61 days mula nang nabuo ang Independent Commission for Infrastructure. Talagpas 3 buwan na lumipas, wala pa rin nakukulong. Wala pa rin napapanagot. Totoo po, Mr. Chair, na hindi dapat madaliin ang mga proseso. Dapat matiyak na matibay at walang lusot ang sino mang masasampahan ng kaso patungkol sa flood control scandal. Pero hindi rin dapat ito maging dahilan para maging napakakupad ng paggulong ng hustisya at halos wala nang mapanagot sa greatest corruption scandal in recent history. Mr. Chair, mga kasama, sa nagdaang bagyong Tino at Uwan, 219 po ang naitalang namatay. 6.5 million ang bilang ng mga apektadong Pilipino at nasa 337 million pesos ang halaga ng pinsala sa kabuhayan at infrastruktura. Nakakapagod man po itanong, pero ilan pa ba ang dapat mamatay? Ilang bahay pang dapat malubog? Ilang sakahan pa ang dapat na masira para makuha ng mga manggagawa at ordinaryong Pilipino ang hustisya? Totoo lang, hindi naman po dapat tayo pumili kung dapat bang bilisan o matiyak na may masasampahan ng kaso at makukulong. Dapat pagsamahin po yun. Dapat mabilis at tiyak na may gugulong na ulo kahit sino pa yan. Ang sitwasyon po ngayon ay hindi lang tumatawag sa simpleng hiya o konsensya. Ang kailangan po natin dito, pananagutan. At mangyayari ang pananagutan kapag binigay natin ang lahat ng kapangyarihang kailangan ng Independent Commission for Infrastructure. Mula ho sa pagiging inutil ng ICI, patayuin natin ang ICI sa kanyang mga paa. Mula sa kawalang kapangyarihan, bigyan nating pangil ang ICI. Kaya po ang aming panawagan, isabatas sa pinakamabilis at pinaka-epektibong paraan ang House Bill number 4453. Let us provide the Independent Commission for infrastructure all the legal arsenal it needs para po mahabol at mapanagot ang lahat ng sangkot dito sa flood control anomaly. Yun lang po, maraming salamat po, Mr. Chair.
Thank you, Congressman San Fernando.